Advisor for Information and Public Relations, Soil and Water Conservation, Imkong L Imchen, NSCN-IM laga ceasefire statement kute daikhan early solution nahishe kolido ceasefire break rule laga kota kuria porde koishe ki ceasefire break rule laga idea do namane kintu idudo flexible give and take solution policy approach ho lage negotiating table de threat tule na hoigina Dabra Office Chamber de Secretariat Kohima de Media Address Kuya Homoide Imkong Kuishiki Judi Amikan ceasefire break Kurigina gun culture de Jaisha Kulido Dai Nagaland Naga future Kidiabi Pal Nadiki Kuishe Daro Kuishiki Ajikali leadership Khan Bal Rasta stable road map Naina Younger generations Karni Tai Kuishiki Idu negotiation June to 3 decades Hoyase Duita party kani win-win solution hobo lage aro flexible diplomacy use kurigina mechanism olaole lage kushe manu aro government of India kani dai kuishe ki dai kan government of India logode negotiate kuri ase aro dai kan aji laga context giver ase aro dusra party intervention committee chance ase negotiation table de dai remark kurigina kuishe ki India do aji ekta world power hoi jaise political economy aro military de aro kunbi aji kali India laga internal affairs de interfere kurule na paribo kushe kintu jodi Government of India aro Naga negotiation groups kan milagina dusra party invite kurule sob agree hoise kuledo gam ho pare nohole ekta party agree kuria pra kitabi nohobo kushe.
Well, with due respect, I wanted to talk about myself. There apparently stuck a stigma in my forehead, which you can see it on that I was a defect politician. I wanted to clarify about it so that Naga people understand the true facts. We were in the NPF, and then over the years, out of 26 NPF MLAs, 21 of us split it and then joined with the NLTV. They still call us defection. I totally disagree with the word defection because as per the law of the land, you may like to refer to 10th scheduled, the so-called undivisional law. 2/3 is a requirement of the law to cause a split, and therefore out of 26, 24 was a split and merger was permitted under the law. So we took merge with the NDV. Distinctly clear as per the law of the land. Then comes to recently concluded assembly election. I was in TVB MLA, but I came to understand that the leadership of the NTVB has decided not to award the party ticket to me for 23 election. Having established the authenticity of the information I received, I was giving thought over it. Then I thought that I, as some sort of a senior member of the assembly, I should contest from a recognized political party. But in order to contest from another political party, I was applying my mind to the application of the 10 schedules. The Speaker of the House of the Nagaland Legislative Assembly on the last session of the 14th House, the Speaker pronounced prorogue sine die. That is the constitutional application. In case of a prorogue sine die, Speaker she cannot summon another assembly on his own, unless with the consent of the Honorable Governor of the state. And therefore, the Speaker in his winding up speech also, at the last session of the 13th House, come to a conclusion. After that, we dispersed, and I thought of resigning from the party. But again, I thought that only resigning from the party will not clear the doubts in the minds of the people. A stigma will remain. And also the implications of the schedule. And therefore I have decided myself in my own volition that I have to vacate my seat in the assembly. And therefore I have sent my resignation from the membership of the House. The Honorable Speaker accepted, and acceptance letter was served to me, and I have duly received it. Only after that I have applied for PGB ticket. And the PGB ticket, PGB leadership has gracefully awarded the ticket to me, and therefore I have contested as a PGB party candidate. And as such, I got the mandate of the people on the PGB ticket. Therefore, I am a PGB party MLA today in the 14th House. Therefore, I thought it imperative on my part to clarify the legal position in the context of defection. I want to clarify that there was no such defection that I took place from 13th to 14th House. I resigned from the membership of the House. Only then I applied for the PGB ticket, and I was given. And my mandate in the 14th House was on PGB ticket. So that is the clear-cut political route I have taken till today. That is one. Number two, during the parliamentary election, they were telling this campaign on religious platform. They nearly liquidated the BJP party in the state. But I know for sure that Narendra Modi will come back as our Prime Minister. India is a big nation. India is a big country. And more so, India is a big economic power in the world today. And Narendra Modi factor comes into play in a significant way in the upliftment of Indian national economy, not only politics. And therefore, I have trust in his leadership. social media or print media or fourth estate literacy campaign against the BJP across the nation, particularly here in our state, Nagaland, and therefore we could not muster expected people's vote, even though BJP was never contested that parliamentary election in Nagaland. We rather endorsed and supported the NLTV candidate because we are having a coalition government with them. And BJP party as such, we are strong in our commitment, and we don't betray our allied partners under any given circumstances. History will prove. So that is the thing. And even presently also we are having 37 out of 60, and we have the absolute majority in the House. Perhaps other parties are also supporting the government, making it oppositionless government. But they are not participating in the government. Only NLTV and BJP are the participants in the government. But the remaining members or party are not opposed to the present government. So we call it oppositionless government. The Bharatiya Janata Party as such, we have done a lot of things for the Naga people, especially on the political and economic front to the people of Nagaland. It is the BJP party who could enter into a political agreement with the Naga underground outfits, like a framework agreement and then the agreed position. This is the BJP party negotiated the agreement with these two given groups. There are so many flagship programs initiated by the central government given to the state. Even though in the state, not necessarily only in Nagaland, but across the nation, in the state, implementation is not up to the mark or up to the desired objectives of the author of the schemes. And yet, the schemes, especially central schemes, flagship programs, are very time-tested schemes, which is directly aimed to benefit the people. So that is that. And therefore, religion, of course, religion is a very important part in our individual and social life. And yet, politics is also equally important. And economic factor plays in both the dimension, religion and then the politics, economy. Successive budget presentation, even though our state-owned resources are very limited and meager, and yet the state is mostly fed by the central government flagship programs spread over different departments, and they are doing it. So this is one of the aspects. And I believe that for some time to come, BJP party will remain, and then Nagaland as such, we need to have a good relationship with the BJP government in Delhi, so that our people are benefited on the ground level. That is one of the agenda I have today to share with you. And another aspect is we are all shocked to learn that the NSCN-IM, the negotiating team, were talking about breaking up a ceasefire if the settlement could not be arrived at. I don't subscribe to the idea of breaking down of the ceasefire. To me, proper negotiation, flexible negotiation, give and take negotiation should be our policy approach on the negotiating table, but not threatening each other. Threatening doesn't work to the expected goal in any of the human interaction. If we break down the ceasefire and go back to the armed struggles, I don't see a very bright Nagaland future. We are, in a way, we are in the older generation, but you people are from the younger generation. The state belongs to you. Tomorrow belongs to you. Here, the leadership today should make good way for your younger leadership tomorrow. Unless we roadmap in a comfortable and stable way, you will also face the same unstable situation like today. Therefore, I thought that if we look back to the bloodshed and violent society, Naga people will not have a comfortable sleep. The negotiation which is being conducted over the last nearly around the 3 decades may not be that easy. It may be easier said than done, but I still stress that the negotiators should have the diplomacy of give and take and flexible diplomacy, I call it. Supposing we are asking one item, if that is not negotiable, they will lead us jump to another option. If you can't consider this one, then you have to grant this one. Like that. And then I believe that the Naga negotiation cannot be or will not be a winner takes all situation. It has to be settled and a give and take, winner takes all, all winners. Both the parties are winners. We have to target in that diplomacy. We have to target in that diplomacy. Win-win situation, they call it. A win-win. Government of India should also win. Naga people should also win. So both the parties should be the winner. So how to carve out the win-win solution? It has to be worked out only through the mechanism of flexible diplomacy. Flexible diplomacy. The whole Naga people, we are people's elected representatives. My people see so to us. My people, our people, as elected representatives, the people are talking in that language. We need to tap for flexible diplomacy so that we end up in a win-win situation. That means no loser. Both the parties are winners. That strategy will work for the benefit of the Naga people as well as for the government of India. Now, therefore, I thought it imperative that my opinion and the people's opinion should be proclaimed down to the mass in public tone through your interaction. So from my side, that's all. I am willing to take any question from your end. I am mere Malay. I am not in the cabinet. The members of the Honorable Cabinet will be knowing better. Anyway, my opinion is such that a oppositionless government doesn't have much of it does. It is not a dusty government. My definition is opposition is also part of the government because they are also people's elected representatives. And usually the ruling bench used to commit weaknesses here and there over the implementation of the policies and programs. There, the opposition bench is required to find out that here you have committed wrong mistake. It should be corrected like that. There is a sweetness having opposition. Opposition members are not our enemy. Usually I used to plan in this way, define it this way. House belongs to the opposition. Government belongs to the treasury bench. Like that I also defined when there was an opposition bench. It was so interesting and I like it. But oppositionless means there is no goodness. Testiness is not there. If we go through the Article 3 of the Constitution precisely, it's a long process, but boundary demarcation, while speaking about the integration, you have to touch on the boundary demarcation. Supposing two states unite together, it has to be mutually agreed. In short, in simple language, both the states should agree. Parliament would like to initiate. Parliament is the government of India. But they have to refer such proposal to the respective state to be discussed in the respective house. Only then if both the state government legislature agrees, then the boundary rearrangement or realignment can be met. Only through mutual agreement. For example, you wanted to integrate a part of Assam or Manipur or Arunachal into Nagaland. Just 3 states has to agree. Just 3 state assembly has to rectify, including Nagaland. Only then state realignment or rearrangement can be done. This is a constitutional requirement. So it cannot be just a wish away. But here I wanted to refer to myself and the political morality. Well, my chair is a public office, it's a public chair. I was delegated by my people, my constituency people, authorizing me to sit here in chair. So my guarantee to sit in this chair is with the mandate of my people. I used to talk like this. We are, in a way, we are worse than work charge. we are authorized only for 5 years by the people. And even if within that 5 years, if we misbehave, then your house will be dissolved and you go back to renew your license of that 5 years. For another 5 years, you want to renew your license. So like that. So in 2013, the election commission people and then the paramilitary forces stopped my vehicle at Hoka, and they started initiating formalities. I was state home minister at that time, even though election was going on. Our government was not resigned. So I had to sleep in the police lockup that evening. I need to understand that way. And therefore, I sent my resignation to my chief minister. Chief minister, he was shocked, and he called me back, telling me, Imkong, what you are doing here? I told him, sir, we are all holding public office, and accountability lies with the people, and therefore, as a home minister, it is a public office, and therefore, when the home minister should sleep in a police lockup, I thought imperative in my part that I should resign from my chair, even though with your good blessing I was there. So kindly accept my resignation and send it to the governor on your recommendation as per the requirement of law. Please, and so that it is announced in this evening on in charity forum. That was my specific and precise request made to the Chief Minister. Chief Minister, with all his reluctance, accepted my resignation, recommended to the Chief Minister of our governor, and he accepted. So, if there is any stigma on your head, on your performance or activities, you have to vacate your chair and then allow the law of the land to flow freely. That is my example of myself. So it is up to them to operate your mind. It is up to them to operate your mind.
So coming back to the Naga.
Of course, in a certain universal law, a person is innocent till he proved guilty in a court of law. But my case was also not guilty, not innocent. But he just informed me that I have to sleep in the police lockup that evening. So, Home Minister said, cannot be sleeping on the police lockup without resigning. So I resigned. But that year, my margin of winning election was the biggest. Out of the 5 elections, that was the highest margin I received. Well, allow me to go back a little bit. During the parliamentary election, I said that all the military atrocities committed against the Nagas were during the Congress rule. During the Congress rule, all those military atrocities against the Naga people were committed. I reiterate even today. At that time also, Naga political issue was there. At that time, they were in touch with the political groups, but no agreement as such was made during that long period. Of course, if we go back to the 60s, that is brigaded in a different dimension. But after 70s, to 2000, it was more or less a Congress road. Small break was there. But during such a long years, no agreement as such was met. But during this Janata Party short road, Modi, he has entered into agreement with the NSCN-IM, they call it the framework agreement, and then agreed position, that's where the agreements were met. Now, if a two party made a certain agreement or negotiated a resolution, both the parties should try to come to a conclusion. Equally, both the parties should hold equally responsible to harness and then to save the agreement. It should not be reached only with one party. So here, if we have to introspect our own Naga position, are we cooperating with the government of India while negotiating the Naga issue? What would be your agenda in the negotiating table? For the last 30 years, what were your agendas, both forward to the government of India for acceptance? It needs to be retrospectively. While passing any judgment, verdict, we have to examine both sides of the coin. So the wrong may be with us or with them. Unless we examine carefully, we will not know. And therefore, here Naga people has a stake for political liberty. We are negotiating with the government of India. One should know that they are the giver into this context. We are not the giver. The government of India has the authority to give us, grant us, allow us, but not the other way around. And I foresee a very little chance of third-party intervention here. India is a world power today, politically as well as economically, and militarily also. Who will dare interfering in Indian internal affairs? Who will dare interfering in Indian internal affairs today? And therefore here also, if government of India and the Naga negotiating group agree to invite the third country or third party intervention, then there is a possibility. But only one party is speaking like that, it will never work, it shall never work. That is my opinion.
Nagaland TV, Sub Mamulaga Awas. Watch us live on Geo TV and on your television sets as well. For Dimapur viewers, we are on channel number 994 in Global Chapter, and Kohima and Mokokchung viewers, switch to channel number 138 on Hornbill Digital. For all news and updates, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube and Twitter.